friends, it's Danny with Sagittarius. Let's do a reading for Pisces. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. It helps me a lot. Alright, let's get into it. Right out the gate, we have the Eight of Wands. We have it in a reversal here, so it feels like we're at a standstill. Then we have the Hanged Man. This could be looking at things from a different angle. It could be maybe looking at things from a different perspective, maybe trying to see somebody else's point of view. If you feel like you're in an argument or you're not going anywhere with somebody. We have the Four of Swords here. It popped up in a reversal. So in a reversal, Four of Swords, instead of like feeling like you deserve to take a break, this standstill that we're feeling with that reversed Eight of Wands is there's no movement physically with a wands, and that's mentally weighing on you, and you don't feel like you want that movement. It's not like a good rest or a good break. Okay, Pisces, okay. Got the Moon, which we all know is Pisces energy. This could be a fear of moving forward. Maybe you're at this standstill because you're afraid of change. Some of you could be stuck in a relationship, feeling stagnant, feeling like you want to move on, but you're just staying for maybe the wrong reasons. Then we just got the Strength card again in a reversal. This is Leo energy, and this is falling underneath that Eight of Wands that you got in a reversal where things are at a standstill. You want there to be movement, but there's not. And this is leaving you feeling exhausted. It's almost like if any of you work an office job, and although you're not moving around a lot or doing a lot of things, you still feel so mentally exhausted at the end of the day. So this relationship is draining you, and maybe it's not even anything the other person is doing. For some of you, it's not a relationship. It could be a job, whatever resonates. Ten of Wands, and this is appearing underneath that Hanged Man. Ten of Wands is quite literally what this picture describes. It's feeling like you're carrying so much weight. So for some of you, especially because this is a Pisces reading and we have this moon here, maybe there's certain things you're not expressing. Maybe it's at work or in your relationship. You're not really saying what's on your mind, and that could be why you're not seeing a lot of movement. It's kind of that fear to truly open up. But sometimes when you put all these walls up around you and you don't let them down, you're the only one who knows you're hurting, right? Then we have a Nine of Coins here. This is appearing underneath that Four of Swords, that kind of mental exhaustion there. This could be a good sign that if you actually are able to open up, at least if you are able to come up with the words in your mind, that's going to lead to you feeling at least a little bit of a reward there. And then underneath the Moon card, we have the Two of Cups. That could be a rekindling. That could be a new connection with somebody else. If you were to speak your mind and things ended, it could open up a door with somebody else, or it could just bring rekindling with the person you're already with. It could also bring a better connection with the people you have at work, or maybe this is about your son or daughter. It could be a friendship with them that sparks back up. And then we have the Five of Swords. This is also a really good indication because it's coming with this Two of Cups, that if you were to speak your mind with these, you know, because swords are thoughts, they're also words, this is going to result in a good connection. And again, this is falling underneath that Moon, that Pisces. Really listen to your intuition and take some time to think about how you actually are feeling so that you can speak it accurately. Let's see what else the universe has. What other advice do we have for Pisces? Three of Cups. This is a continued growing from that first connection. Not only is this connection with this person that's bothering you gonna get better, but also you're gonna notice that your connections with others is also gonna grow and get a little bit better, because you're holding all this in and you're starting to feel burnt out and you're closed off, maybe a little frosty, a little cold because of this situation. That could be also, you know, bleeding into others. Like for some of you, if this is about work, maybe you're not as open or friendly when you get home to your spouse or partner. It could be bleeding on to people who didn't cut you. Now we have the Page of Coins here in a reversal. And this is falling underneath that Hanged Man, also that feeling of exhaustion. Remember that guy with all the rocks on his back? And this is about looking at it from a different point of view. So right now you might want to blame whatever is the problem. You're wanting to blame, which I'm sure they are doing things that's really bothersome and they are part of the problem, but we have to look at it from this other perspective with this Hanged Man. And this was your first major arcana card. We have to look at it from this other perspective, and you know, us not voicing what's on our mind is also part of the problem. And then we have this Ace of Coins, and this is falling underneath that burnout and that Nine of Coins, which was a good indication that things will get better if you're able to open up. We have the Ace of Coins, and this is a new abundance. Also a really happy, good omen card. This could lead to also some sort of financial gain. For some of you, we're moving more towards future tense now, but I do see that there's going to be some sort of new opportunity, and this could just be that you're open to this new opportunity now that you're not getting weighed on so much by this other problem. And then we have the Ace of Swords. This could be a loss of focus. So when this new opportunity presents itself to you, make sure that you're open. Make sure that you're available, open, and able to take this new opportunity. This Ace of Coins is going to present itself to you, and if you see any new opportunities in your future and you're a little bit hesitant to take it, because this will be a missed opportunity if you don't. If you overthink this, or if you talk your way out of it, or whatever. This is a warning straight from the divine, straight from the universe, telling you to take this new opportunity. Angels, guides, what other advice do we have here? Nine of Swords. Okay, this is falling underneath that Strength card, that Leo energy. It's also falling underneath that first line. We also had that Three of Cups here, which was, you know, gaining support from others also. We have the Nine of Swords here. And part of this fear of you opening up, why you're so guarded and you don't really want to, you know, let people in, is because you do have these past traumas. You do have other things. Maybe in the past you did open up and it just totally blew up in your face. And so that could be part of the problem that we're seeing here. We have Four of Coins. That's holding on very tightly, wanting to have that control. Then we have King of Swords, which is ethics over emotions. The King of Swords is also someone who's because we're seeing this Four of Coins, which is holding on very tightly. See him gripping those coins and gripping that, I'm not gonna say joint, I think it's a cigar, gripping that cigar, and that's that need for control. But King of Swords is also thoughts. It's not just thoughts over ethics. It is quite literally could just be that you are holding on very tightly to what's actually on your mind. And again, that's that fear of opening up here. Let's go ahead and pull this last card. We have the Devil. This could be a toxic relationship that you have with yourself. This inability to let go, or this toxic past. And then we have this Two of Coins, and it's for you to reassess your priorities to make sure, and that's falling underneath this Moon. So that's really important that we're getting that reverse Two of Coins underneath this Moon, because this is you needing to readdress your fears and your trauma, and being able to really gather your thoughts as to what you want to have from this conversation and what you need. I sense a little bit of people pleasing that's going on, but at the end of the day, that is hurting you, and it will end up making you resentful, and it will bleed on people who did not cut you. Time to give rather than to take. New Moon in Virgo. And I sense that that time to give rather than take is falling with that Ace of Coins. You will be given a new opportunity. I do believe it's going to have something to do with money. Nothing will come of this situation. Time to give and take. If you don't take action to sit down, really gather your thoughts, and, you know, make the change, The situation isn't going to change. You're going to feel stuck in that reversed 8 of Wands, that no traction, that no movement. Things are not moving forward. And that's all coming back to this Hanged Man. This need to look at things from a different perspective. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. For some of you, if you think that your partner is cheating, or if you suspect something, listen to that intuition. It is there to guide you, and you are Pisces. Pisces have the loudest intuition. That's why you guys have the Moon card. Y'all's energy is so strong. Y'all's little whisper in your head, that little intuition voice is so loud. It's definitely something to envy for the rest of the zodiac signs. Anyways, take what resonates, leave what don't, but most of all, everybody make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps me a lot. It motivates me. It makes me excited to get back on here and do more readings. I'm excited to see us grow together. If you guys haven't visited my website, Sagittarial.com, please do so. I have these mystery they're not subscription boxes, they're just a mystery box of things I've handpicked out that are astrology themed, and I only have 5 of them. So only 5 people will get one of these mystery boxes. I promise it's worth the money. And if you don't want to do that, I do still sell candles with a little mini reading that I hand write. I use your name and your location based off your order in order to pull some cards for you and write down what I've read. They are personalized. They are for you individually. Some people do send me an email with what they want me to focus on or what they want me to ask for guidance on. That's absolutely okay. I do check my emails very often. And I'm thinking about just selling personal readings. It would be great if y'all would comment if that's something you would be interested in. But again, everybody, like and subscribe. Thanks.